What up, all my beautiful YouTubers and all you super cool people out there? This is the Not Dead segment of Prove to Me that You're Alive and Food for Thought and all that good stuff. I'm your host, yours truly, NazareN. Now, we're talking about King Von. Usually, I do this show to commemorate the people that have left an imprint on us. Usually, sadly, these people are often rappers because I myself am a hip-hop artist. So every time tragedy happens where we lose a hip-hop artist, a rapper, I always come back and do these segments called Not Dead. So today we're talking about King Von. Obviously he's been gone since 2020, I believe. So why are we talking about him? We're talking about him because his name keeps coming back into the media scene. And I'm not going to break down who King Von is because I'm pretty sure if you're tuning in, then you already know who King Von is. And if you're anyone from the age of 15 to the age of 40, I guess, you definitely know who King Von is because he did make noise and he's still making noise in the hip-hop scene and in the media scene, as I mentioned before. So everyone always says, well, you know, King Von was born to a certain environment, this and that, and this is why he was the way that he was. Look, let me break something down to you. There's two kinds of street dudes in the world. One that is born to the streets, and the other type of dude is the dude that chooses the streets. And the dude or the girl that was born into the streets will do anything and everything in order to get out of the streets. And the person that chose to be in the streets, they're gonna keep wanting to be in the streets. Such is the case with King Von. And to all of you out there that are gonna tell me, well, look, you know, Chicago and America has all these impoverished areas. I've said this numerous times. There is no such thing as poverty in America. And anyone that comes from a third world country, such as myself, will testify to this. There's no poverty in America. When you got kids on a block rocking Jordans, slinging dope, you're not impoverished, man. It may seem like to you since you're an American, but that's not the case. The rest of the world is actually struggling. So it's not an excuse that you're born in a poverty area, this and that and this and that. So who was King Von really? King Von was a killer. He was a serial killer. And on top of that, or more importantly, is this was a sick individual. And we all keep shedding light on this individual. We all keep supporting this sick movement. People like Lil Durk, they say that, oh, he wanted to take the killer out of the hood and make him into an artist. No, Lil Durk is also responsible for more bodies being dropped after King Von made it big, man. Because if you take a serial killer, someone that's actually sick in the head, and you give him the power of money, what are they gonna do? They're gonna go and kill more, man. So to Lil Durk, I could never support his movement, man, because he was actually supporting a killer. If you actually care about someone and you see that your man's is effing up like that, go get him help, man. Go get him counseling. Take him away from society. That way he doesn't hurt someone else, and more importantly, hurt himself, man. And with the Trap Lord Ross, I believe, bringing King Von back into our attention, His name is out there again. We're once again, clapping for the killer, man. Why don't we watch videos where a single mother is struggling to feed their kids? Why do we want to see killers? Well, because in America, it's a huge problem, man. And this has nothing to do with the black Americans or white Americans or whatever, man. America has an appetite for violence. And the reason for that is because America no longer sees the value in life. And that happens when a society is no longer hungry for a long time. When a society is too fed for a long time, they lose the value of life. Because even if you look at the black community in America in the beginning of the 20th century, man, they were really fighting for a cause. They were really fighting for something which had them have value for a human life. Well, now these kids running around with guns, they're too fed. They never seen poverty. They never seen struggle, man. And this is why they think that they live in a movie, man. So anyway, we're talking about Keen Von, and the last thing I will say is the reason why Keen Von is not dead is because we keep bringing him into the light. We keep making him some sort of a hero for our kids, when this was just a sad, sick individual, man. And we need to stop that front. Let's put true heroes into the light, man. Let's put, single mothers into the light, single fathers into the light, man. None of this mess, man. If you truly care about your mans or your girl or whatever, man, you see them effing up like that, take them out of the picture, man. Go get them help, man. So anyway, this was NazareN. This was Not Dead. Let me know what y'all think. Keen Von is not dead.